the blue button, go live. How's it going, Warlords? The DarkBriton is back with a very special stream. As some people may notice that we haven't had One Piece in what, 3 weeks now? I know, we're thirsty, we're starving, we're hurting for it, but at the same time, I think we will be fine because the Warlords have for you our top 25 waifus of all time because this is our 25th year of One Piece. I know, it's insane. July 25th is officially the first volume, chapter of One Piece in syndication. Yes, it's older than one of our participants. I'm not going to call him out, but yes, One Piece as of today is older than one of our guys. But I want them to introduce themselves. Samurai Drew, how's it going?
Hello. Hi.
You have someone to
waifus.
You have someone to introduce, don't you?
Well, I haven't landed on a name. Allison of the Blackwater. Does that sound hype enough? Because now I don't like it. I think
we'll just give you time to think of a name.
Don't second guess it. Don't second guess it. Live with it. Live with it.
Allison of the Blackwater.
There we go. There we go. And we're also joined by our native woodsman, apparently.
Marco the Phoenix.
Okay, you're going.
Oh, it's a pine.
Oh my God! He found a pine cone, not a pineapple, but a pine cone. And I think this is a great way for us to be able to start our One Piece waifu stream because me and Segrain were good weebs and thought long and hard about the women that make us long and hard. I'm sorry, I had to.
Men of culture.
I had to make that joke. But I'm going to go ahead and start with my number 25 pick, which comes from Amazon Lily. It is Marguerite. And if both of you want to go ahead and pull up the stream, it should be there.
Okay.
So it is Marguerite. From our cute little blonde that saved Luffy, was able to, create a little... Oh no, she saved him from the raft that he created. She didn't help him create it. She just watched him and was like, who is this idiot? And then he almost died.
You know, I thought she kind of liked Luffy as well.
I think she likes him, low key. I do think
she was like, hey, Luffy!
You know when I was...
Hancock does the chance to back off, but I really did think that there was a little bit of chemistry there almost.
I thought so.
Luffy and
when I was working on the list, like I could picture her on my head. I wanted to add her, but I forgot the name.
That's
so
fair.
I just left it.
Who's your 25th?
So I have 26. I have this thing. What do you call it? I'm forgetting the word again. Remind me of the word.
A weird pick?
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah. Please don't hate me for this. So I have number 26. That random dress rosette lady. That random dress rosette lady that screamed when her husband or boyfriend got shot.
Random dress
rosette lady.
Dang it.
Lady. Okay. Segrain has his weird one out of the way now. So what is...
I have 2 more weird ones.
What is your 25th? What is your official 25th?
My official 25th is the other impel down lady. That word in that got turned
Domino
into stone.
or Sadie?
I think it's Sadie.
Sadie,
the one that
the
got
red?
turned into stone.
No, that's Domino.
Then it's
that's
Domino.
Domino is the
one with the glasses.
Yep, that's
Dominatrix, sadist. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Domino.
Sadie is the torturer, right?
Sadie is the torturer that Ivankov beat.
Okay, she's my 24. She's my number 24.
The other one's a little bit more down to earth, I feel.
Oh, for sure. So, Segrain, go ahead and give me your 24th then.
Sadie. The impel
down they're back to back. Lady. Okay.
Yeah, I just put the impel down torture lady.
The impel down torture lady?
Oh,
yeah.
Baby.
Oh, she was so ada. Okay. Well, mine is also an S, but it is from Whole Cake Island. I'm choosing Smooth Thick as my 24th.
Legs for days?
Yes, Legs for Days. She has a sister who's actually higher on this list. So I'm not going to lie, that is also why she's been bumped down. Also, the fact that she literally hasn't done anything outside of the anime. And the manga is just like, all right, what are we doing here? So that is going, nothing really outlandish about Smoothie as my number 24th. Or any thoughts, gentlemen? I think that's pretty stupid.
I think that's my mind as a waifu, except a little tall for me. You know, maybe I want my girl, you know, maybe an inch shorter.
Are all your waifus short, Drew?
Maybe I'm seeing a connection here.
Well, depending on how tall you are, you might.
I'm 5'10.9".
And you want someone shorter.
Just had to throw that 10.9 in. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, to make it sound more.
You're like 6'4" or 6'5" or something.
6'5", which helps. But and Smoothie's tall, way taller than me. There are a lot of tall women on my list. I'm not gonna lie. I will not front. And then at 23, Black Maria. Speaking about tall women. She has not had as much time. I honestly think that she's dead. Robin put in that work. She had that tattoo on her back that's like bad woman or something like. Oh, then she pulls out the knuckle dusters and starts messing up Sanji. It's like, come on, Black Maria. If she didn't have the spider down at her lady bits, that I could imagine it further. But that thinking about her and thinking about down there and a spider face looking at me, that's Black Maria had to take a dip. Sorry.
I love Black Maria though. She's a good-looking woman, except for as long as like you're getting the portion from the belly button up,
right?
Because, you know, once spider legs come into the equation, maybe I'm like,
no, thank you.
Whoa.
No, thank you. Number 23 for you, Segrin.
Monet.
Fair. That is very, very fair.
Oh, nay. Can you imagine, like, with the feathers, like, oh, welcome home, dear. You know, there's like feathers coming around.
I mean, there are two versions. There are the versions before she was a harpy and after.
Especially during winter.
She was really cute. But she's terrifying. Yeah. Absolutely terrifying.
Oh, very terrifying.
Nothing with her would be pretty cold, and then she'd have like those talons coming into the back.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm interested in hearing Segrain's 22nd because this is going to be my first controversial one, and it's gonna. And I'm glad it comes early in the stream because whoever's watching this is probably gonna get pissed.
I have Young Tsuru.
TSURU. And her wash
washing machine.
I mean, can't really envision her right now. Let's see here.
He is a shawty.
Young Tsuru One Piece. She's a babe. I can give it. I'll say it. It's just like one photo though. Are you talking about the Admiral, or are you talking about?
Tsuru the Admiral. Yeah, Kenyawan's wife is also Otsuru.
Okay.
But that one is Otsuru.
Okay. Tsuru and Otsuru. Okay, that's fair. Any thoughts on Otsuru, Drew, or it's pretty straightforward?
I mean, sure. And that's the first thing that comes to my mind. That's for certain. There's so many great waifus to choose from in Tsuru. I'm sure it's a lovely gal. So just a little out of left field for me.
You want? Also talking about a lovely gal, I just put my number 22nd into it. It's Vivi. Vivi, everyone has been...
I forgot about that old scam.
Everyone loves Vivi, and it's one of those things where I feel a little bad. Because when I first met Vivi, and again, we joked about this earlier with Boa, is like, I had a lot more time. Viewing... YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. All right.
Damn.
Sorry, I got a quick update from YouTube. Hopefully this buffers out.
Yeah, I was watching that. It looked like we were in slow motion.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Let's see here. It went from excellent health to poor. So it still looks like pretty smooth on what I can see for. Yeah, still looks a little smooth from what I can see on this background screen. I'm not. It's nice. I have like 1,000 screens up here. So yes, Vivi, Princess Vivi Nefertari. I am very sorry to all of the stans of Princess Vivi, but she never really was that individual who stood out for me. As a teenager, she was more annoying. I grew to understand. Oh, perfect. Excellent stream now. I grew to understand her relevance and why she was important, and I get that, but Vivi just, ever since I was younger, she's never really risen as far as a top waifu, especially.
She's more like class president.
She's class president. And again, I'll admit,
the one that everyone hates.
No, everyone hates Rebecca. Everyone hates Rebecca. Like, that's too complete. I tolerate Vivi. I do not. Rebecca, unfortunately.
Rebecca in that gladiator outfit though.
It's still very uncomfortable.
Oh wait, she looks 16. I keep on forgetting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she does.
Yeah.
But
you'll soon hear FBI on your door.
FBI. See,
FBI, open up.
Even in Russia, he knows.
There's FSB. It's FSB. Yeah.
Okay, we got another. We keep on getting errors, and then it keeps on going back to smooth. So hopefully it buffers out over time. The joys of streams.
Stream's looking a little rough.
Yeah, but if it kicks us out, we'll start it back up, and hopefully it just buffers out in transition. I wonder what's going on. But yeah, Nefertari Vivi is my 22nd. Any thoughts before we go on to 21?
I don't really think I don't really think it's as controversial as you say. I can see where you're coming from. So.
All right.
She looked pretty good in the Reverie.
She did. She looked amazing in the Reverie, and it looks like she's finally chilled out, which I would like to see more of, just because she was very high-strung, and she finally doesn't think that she can do things on her own, which, as a fan, I appreciate. But so that's number 22.
We've not seen her for a long. That's why I think
a long time. Well, I'm guessing I guess we're gonna catch up to her after Wano, though. But so my next one is a anime filler character, and I feel like she can only be here in the 21s. It is Lily the Glutton. It is the giant who could shrink sizes, and she had green hair. She's from the filler arc where they had to save the giant who was like who was he? It was a giant who was like a cook or something. So they had to save him.
She had green hair, right?
Yeah.
Which movie was that?
No, it wasn't a movie. It was a filler arc.
I can't remember it.
Just Google Lily the Glutton. But it's.
And then she goes inside Luffy and makes Luffy.
She makes Luffy giant Luffy. Yes. It
creating a brand new kind of kink.
It was very interesting.
Oh.
So yeah.
I can't really remember the act.
So my number.
Inside of me and grow.
I can't remember. I think it was right before. It was right after Punk Hazard, I want to say. Potentially. It was right when we got into the New World. So yes, Lily the Glutton.
Sure.
And then Sigrain, who's your number 21? What beautiful lass?
Alvida.
Oh, you dog, you.
Good. Smooth skin. She's got this. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be disgusting. Should I do it?
Do it. Go ahead.
Okay. This is like really pitiful behavior here. So you know how she ate the smooth fruit?
Yeah.
Can you imagine her vagina?
Oh.
God.
What a horrible.
Someone please bleep that.
Right? Well, if anything, hopefully the stream paused at like that one moment.
I thought it was going to be awful.
I hope that it's keep the frame.
Hopefully. Alvida, you animal, you. I like the fact that this top 21 through 25 is just this interesting little like smorgasbord. We got Young Suru, we've got Lily the Glutton, we've got Alvida. I think this was a very solid 21 to 25, gentlemen. I think that now means that we can start our top 20. 20 minutes into the stream, everything is looking good so far, hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's maintain that with your number 20. So great.
My number 20, let's see. Wanda.
Okay. You're braver than I am. I don't have any minks, actually.
Oh really? And I have 2 minks.
You have 2 minks.
Wait, you don't have any minks, so you don't have carrot.
I don't.
Even carrot. Oh, that's good.
I don't. I don't even have a fish whammon. Wait, do I?
Uh-oh.
I do not have a fish whammon. I don't. Wow, I guess I'm racist.
Okay. What of a mermaid?
That's what I mean by fish whammon.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, that's controversial.
It's gonna get fun because we got Wanda. My number 20 is Nico Ovia.
Robin's mom?
Robin's mom. Got to get Robin's mom on there. It was tough between. I wanted to get one cougar into this, and cougar damn near like grandma MILF. So it was between her or Prime Big Mom, and I just couldn't bring myself to put Prime Big Mom on here. I just couldn't.
Okay.
And that is so Nico Ovia. Have to start the top 20 with the mother of my mom of my. I'm not gonna say where Robin is, but
let me guess your number 1.
Go ahead.
I'm sure it's number 1. Okay. My number 19.
Well, I'm gonna do my number 19 just so we can keep it in that bit of an order. And it's Monet.
All right.
I put my Harpy Whammon. So technically, she's a bird lady. So I guess I still have that little kink going. It's not just Usagrain. You just have the fish and the furries. I have the feathers. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
But
Monet for sure. Monet for sure is my number 19.
Yeah.
Number 1. Is it gonna be a mink at number 1?
It's gonna be a mink at number 1.
Mine? Mine?
Yep. His is gonna be the little squirrel. His is gonna be the squirrel nurse. Since he's pulling out random Dressrosa lady, his top 5 is gonna include the squirrel nurse.
Ooh, or the deer. Chapter
It's gonna get.
Or the deer.
Don't worry, it's gonna get spicy.
It's going
from
to.
Here.
So Segrain, who is your number 1? Number 19 waifu?
Carrot.
Oh, okay. So I'm seeing some back-to-backs. Like you had Sadie Domino, now you have Carrot.
Carrot.
Wanda. I mean, that's respectable. Carrot she is cute, she's adorable, she doesn't float my boat. Hashtag not a furry.
I mean, can I ask a sensitive question? How old is Carrot?
In human years or bunny years?
Whatever the legal system in One Piece world is.
Well, they're slavers. So
Yeah,
I don't really think they have much ethics in the One Piece world as far as age goes. What was Heroes
bunny
was,
years, it's like
Heroes was 24 and Scarlet was like 15, 16 when they got married.
Oh, okay.
What about 18 for you?
18. Let's see. Who's my number 18? Oh, Shirley.
Madam Charlie.
Yeah, Madam Shirley.
I'm guessing that your 17 is probably going to be another Fishman. I'm not going to lie. Madam Charlie's hot.
Nope.
She never really came into my mind when I was making this list. I could probably see her in my top 30 maybe. I don't know. She's not a whale shark, but she's a kind of shark. But I don't know. Having Having Arlong as your brother-in-law, I'm just not really sure if I'm cool with that one.
But like some of the ones you were mentioning, I didn't put them because I forgot about them totally. So I just I forgot about this one. Let me just put the other one.
Because for my number 18, Charlotte Cinnamon. So we have Smoothie and her purple hair. There's two other sisters. They're triplets. So there's Smoothie, and then there's a shorter one with green hair, and then there's mine, who is the redhead, who is Charlotte Cinnamon. So only reason I'm speaking a little bit slowly is the stream is buffering a bit.
So I've got the Minx and the mermaids and the ladies from Impel Down, and you got all the Charlottes.
I got the Charlottes. What can I say? I would rather have Katakuri as an in-law than hashtag not a fur. Let's see here.
Arlong.
And Arlong. Definitely not Arlong. So that's nothing really too big with Cinnamon. I'm going to go ahead and move on to
17.
17. Yoda 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 yoda. Shirororororo. Not Shiroro. Yoda yoda yoda. It is Perona. Mihawk's waifu and baby girl. Perona is my number 17.
She would have been my number 1. I totally forgot about her. Hold on, I'm changing my top 5 right now.
Wait, she was your number 1?
Now she is. Perona!
What?
Dude, I love...
No, just make it a top 6. Now it's the top 6. Just keep pushing everyone down. Just keep pushing everyone down. You have a top 6 now. We're going to keep giving you ideas so you're going to have a top 10 by the time we're done with it.
Right,
before we finish the stream, you get a top 10.
Okay, fine.
Alright, stream's healthy again. Hooray.
Perona, the goth princess, big old personality on her. She is funny. She takes care of Zoro. She like bandages him up.
And turns him into a doll. Traitor.
Yeah. Oh, she's great.
Oh.
She is great.
This is another one where my bias towards her, she probably could have been higher, but when I was younger, she was annoying, and I had to deal with her on a week-to-week basis. Or binging basis still.
Now I love
But it wasn't like you threw her apart, and now you get to see her taking care of Zoro. It was like, screw this chick. A year later, oh, she's bandaging up Zoro. Maybe I can see her in a different light. Yeah, it was.
Now I love to see Perona, Zoro, and Hiyori. I would love to see the dynamic among the three of them.
Well, Perona doesn't want Zoro in that aspect, though. She more just is like a sister to him. Her and Mihawk are the ones who are doing it. Get it, Mihawk.
I don't know. That wasn't explicitly said or anything.
They're living together. I'm sorry, I don't see Mihawk being the type of person who's like, all right, I'm gonna take your shit in the relationship style that they had. Like, what was it? When he let her know they were just eating cookies and like having tea. I'm like, come on now, that's a couple if I've ever seen one.
The banging. Yeah, well, yep.
And she's like, why didn't you tell me about Moria and all this? And it's like,
Mihawk has great taste. Oh my gosh.
Now you're on board. And now you're on board. Segrain, who would you say is your 17th top waifu?
Pudding.
Say that one more time.
Pudding.
Ew.
Charlotte's Pudding.
She has 3 eyes. That's disgusting.
How dare you? You are part of the problem, okay?
Ew, I would never. She looks like a monster.
And now she's coming after you.
Yeah, but the third eye is not really visible.
Oh, Charlotte Pudding. I mean, that's a good option. It's a good one. She shows her true nature afterwards. She is a sweet girl. I still feel betrayed. I was watching the anime week to week, and when that turn happened, first when baby girl Reiju got shot, guess where she's at? And it's just like, oh god, what's happening to Reiju? What's happening to Reiju? And then you see Pudding in there. It's like, no.
Yeah, I think that was a shock to everyone.
Oh man, that was and she's a big mom pirate, all of this stuff. We should have known. Well, we just trusted. We listened to our hearts.
She deceived all of us.
She did, and I'll never forgive her. So that's your 17th. What about 16?
16th. Let's see. I have Shaki.
My dude, this is hilarious because at 16 I've got Shaki. My dude. Okay. That's amazing. All right, Drew, you have a 16th now, and it is also Shaki. Yes, everyone is Shaki at 16. We're doing it because that cougar, one, is still hot. She has Rayleigh coming back. She knows he's off and doing his own thing and messing with these little twats and all of these little thoughts. Nah, she knows who he's coming home to. That, Shaki, baby. Shaki. Oh. Shaki. Oh, man. And then when we get to see her in a flash.
Oh, my God.
We see Shaki in that flashback. Hopefully she was on the Rocks crew, and that's how her and Rayleigh were at odds and all that stuff. Shaki.
You can French kiss her, though.
Say that one more time?
I don't know if you can French kiss Sharky.
Shaki.
Shaki. Oh, Shaki! Oh, I thought you were talking about the fortune teller on Mermaid Island. No,
Charlie.
No,
Charlie.
Charlie. That's Charlie. That's my number 20.
That was his number 18. That was his 18. We both had Shaki. Rayleigh's
I love
girl.
Shaki. She's like promiscuous. She's like, Brooke is like, what color pants do you wear? She's like, I think it's red.
She's like, today I'm wearing. I'm just like, oh my God. I watched that. Well, how old was I when I saw that? I was like 20, 21, 22. Oh my goodness. It just blew my mind. I was Brooke in that moment. Just like, oh my God, she's going to tell him?
Don't tell her!
Please tell him. I want to know. Shaki. That was fun. Shaki was fun. Oh man.
Supposedly on the Rocks Pirates crew.
Supposedly. Yeah, I want to believe in that theory. We'll see. That's one of the reasons I don't like theorizing, because you go down these rabbit holes and then it doesn't happen and you're just like, That's funny. Both having Shaki at 16. Drew, officially Shaki is your official 16th. We're just gonna go with it.
Even though
Shaki
you
is
don't
16
have
across
up
the
to
board.
16.
Say that again.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't have up to 16.
No, it's just an honorary number 16 for Drew. That is so funny. Okay, so top 15 now. And I'm going to start it off with Boa Hancock. Not top 10. Again,
Wow.
we were talking about this earlier, but when I first met Boa, it was kind of a binge, but it really wasn't. So I only got her as an asshole. And then I didn't really get to fall in love with her and like Marineford and all of that until like a year later. So I still had to sit on her kicking puppies and kittens and baby seals. And yes, she's cool. She was also very thirsty when Luffy was just like, oh, that's not meat, looking at her naked body, and she's just like, you're not even gonna look, you're not even noticing. So it was just like, come on. And at that point, I was more turned on by someone else in that arc. So Bo is kind of second fiddle for me in Amazon.
Who was that someone else?
You'll see later on. You'll see later on. So that was my number 15. A little bit potentially controversial. Probably not as much as the Vivi being so far back, but I think Bo is fine at 15 for me.
I think this is more controversial than the Vivi one.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is your number 15?
My number 15 is Khalifa.
Fair. Very, very fair. Khalifa.
Shockings.
It's I'm not sure which reveal hurt more, Khalifa or Pudding. Who do you think? Who? Because
Oh.
Khalifa hurt. Because even then, like she, I don't know, man. Because we thought she was just stalwart, secretary, always protecting Iceberg Sun, all of that stuff. Apparently not.
Before the reveal, I never even really noticed Khalifa that much. But Pudding was so prominent in the story. Yeah.
Okay.
Pudding was so prominent in the story that, like, from the first time we saw her, we thought, like, okay, she's gonna help Sanji, this and that, and then,
you know, I agree.
You got to agree with on what point?
Oh, that Pudding's reveal, heel turn was more shocking, just because we were like, oh, fine, at least Sanji has a nice moment. Yeah, at least like there's somebody, you know, on the inside, and then Sanji's like, you know what? This is a bad situation. We're gonna make it good. I'm gonna give her flowers. I'm just gonna be in love. I love love anyway. You know, he accepted the situation, and then
exactly, and he knew he was making a sacrifice, but he accepted the situation, and then he got stabbed in the back. As for Khalifa, she wasn't that prominent in the arc before the reveal.
Sure, she was around, but I'll admit to that point. She was not as prominent. Well played. Well played. Great debate. The great debates of waifus. What about number 14?
Number 14, Bello Betty.
Smart man.
Bello Betty. Oh, who is that? I gotta look that up.
She's the pump fruit. She is one of the 4 commanders. The one with the flag, and her tits are basically all out.
Oh my god, she's goofy looking.
She's not one of looking. Everyone else is goofy looking. She's
one of the thumbnails you made.
Oh, that's funny.
We're at number 14.
Fun.
She's higher for me. Bello Betty is. She put up a fight in the top 10 too for me. Because I just remember. I'll talk more about it when I get to it. Get to my ranking. In that realm, number 14. Violetta. I'm sorry. The top 10 is just too strong for me. So that pushed Violet down, and I took like days to like think about all of these. Pushed individuals out. Can they be in the top 5? No. Can they be in the top 10? No. So Violet is one who just kept falling back for me. Nothing against her. I would have liked more from her as opposed to just the map layout person towards the end of Dressrosa, but it is what it is.
There's someone in my top 10 that's very controversial.
I'm very interested in getting there because my 13, Jewelry Bonnie.
Okay, you're 13?
My 13 is Jewelry Bonnie. I still remember seeing her at the Return to Sabbaty. She was bad. She was bad. And the fact that she was just like a glutton, I loved. Now that we have like a pink-haired big mom who's also a glutton, I'm also like, Oda. Seeing that you use the archetype a little bit too much. Pink hair, glutton. Anyway, but got to see her in a lot of interesting situations. She was Blackbeard's. Blackbeard tried to make her his personal waifu. That was interesting. As the only female supernova, I'm interested in seeing what she's going to do in this later part of the arc. I do think she'll be playing a big part because she is in Marijois, and who knows, she might move up. But based off of just what I've gotten,
she has a connection with Kuma, which we know has a connection with the world government.
So and we know that he was a former king of a country.
Yeah, a former king.
Which makes her an actual princess since she said father. We don't know what type of father, just saying.
An actual princess or maybe his mother.
That'd be even wilder. So that's Jewelry Bonnie at my 13. What about you, Sagreen?
I have Stussy, my 13.
I don't think I put Stussy on my list. Stussy is not on my list, actually. Are we getting to some that you want to bump into your top 10, Drew?
So I just made another one, and it's a new one that I just remembered as we were talking. So I have the top 7 right now.
You have a top 7? Okay. If you get to a top 8 or 9, let me know, and that way we'll... But you already have a top... You have a number 16. It's Shocky, just so you know.
Fine.
Unless you want to move Shocky up. And
We're getting there.
And then I'd be like, okay. Nothing necessarily to say for Stussy on my end. She definitely played an interesting role in Whole Cake Island. I think she'll also play another role now that we know that she's part of CP Aegis Zero. Spoiler alert. But nothing necessarily. What about you, Drew?
She's a fine pick. Wasn't even thinking about her, to be honest, with the waifu. She seems too evil.
She seems too evil.
I'm interested in seeing who's going to be on your list and who's a baddie or not.
Oh, dude,
I'm interested in seeing her powers.
Yeah, do we even know what she can do? She's just strong, right?
The only thing we know is that she can skywalk, which all CP members can't do.
I hadn't even thought about that part. Interesting, very interesting. All right, well, stream's been healthy for about 20 minutes now. Knock on wood. Let's keep this bus moving with your number 12, Segray.
Number 12. Give me a second here. Jewelry Bunny.
That's fair.
So I missed you by a single number.
Well, that's fair. We've already gotten the one that's still very funny. I'm guessing once we get the top 10, there will be a lot more. But that one, number 16, was funny. That's very funny. That will definitely make it into the breakdown video. So that now it is back onto yours truly, and within that, I gotta go with my baby Khalifa. You guys, she did not catch your attention back in the day, but she caught my attention when she came up and kicked the Straw Hats. No, and accidentally kicked Iceberg Son. I was just like, who's this? And then the reveal and her in the bath and the bubbles. She can make me all smooth all day. Khalifa. And her and Nami's fight was actually one of the better fights for Nami, personally.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Overall, Khalifa, I mean, Nami took out a CP0 agent. Like, and she wasn't a slouch either. She's not like, with a lot of the single female characters in, like, the group organization, they're kind of a joke sometimes. And
it was a one-on-one. It was a one-on-one with no prior injuries.
Saving, like, and it paralleled perfectly Robin saving Sanji in Wano. So now Sanji's been saved by 2 of the ladies. Who knows if Yamato is going to save Sanji in the final arc. But it's a very cool parallel of, okay, here's Sanji being saved from someone he can't beat. Because remember, he was beating her. Almost kicks her in the face. I've won. Almost kicks her in the head. I've won. And she's just like, all right, you're a joke. Wax. No, washed. Haha, literally washed. Huh, that's funny. Wasn't planning on that one. So that is my number 12 is Khalifa. Always been there with me. Number 11. It's going to start getting fun. And a few more people have jumped into the stream. If you want to go ahead and let us know any of your top waifus or what your thoughts are, please let us know. But it is our girl from day one. Back in, it wasn't Fuchsia Village, but it's back in Luffy's hometown. She is now Shanks' other's baby mama. It is Makino. I've adored Makino for years. She's the ultimate girl next door. Makino is the ultimate girl next door. Way better than like Kaya in that regards. She taught Ace how to be polite. She was just a good person. The fact when she grabbed onto Dadan and was like, no one's hurting more than him. And granted, Dadan was just like, no, only person hurting more than Garp is Luffy. Don't get her twisted. Sorry, Dadan's not on this list. She should be. She should be an honorable mention. The Don should probably be an honorable mention. We'll put the Don as Drew's number 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, wait, what? The Don? I thought you were talking about.
Wait, is Makino now in your top? Is Makino push you to 8?
Look at her. She's a little too Mormon for me, I think.
She's a little too plain. Drew,
She's a little Mormon.
Okay.
With the bandana, she looks like she's like churning some butter. You know, maybe I'm more of a city girl kind of guy myself.
You mean Amish?
Yes.
She is too I was like, what
well,
does
that's why
he mean by Mormon?
Mormon, because Amish may be a little too old, but
Mormons don't churn butter.
Yeah, I know, but maybe a Mormon that churns butter.
Maybe a Mormon that churns butter. Okay. Samurai Drew, always interesting. Now, Segrain, what is your number 11? Or who is your number 11?
My number 11, let's see, Shirahoshi.
Okay. Wimpy Hoshi. I'm very proud of her and how she has grown and how she's matured. None of, like I just said, none of the mermaids made it into my top. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Go ahead and cancel me for being unwilling to waifu my top 25 out. But I mean, what was her mom's name? Queen Queen Otohime. Queen Otohime could probably be an honorable mention for me. I hadn't even thought about her actually. And then all of the mermaids, they kind of like lumped in. At least the mermaids in the Cove where Sanji had one of the most ridiculous plot points of all time. There were a lot there, but they just all jumble up for me. Any thoughts, Drew, or you're just like not even talking about?
Nah, because I'm excited to get to number 7 here.
Oh, so you're still number 7? You don't have any more?
No,
Okay.
I'm liking that I'm only at 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Drew, he's a
Doesn't
simple
don't
guy.
mean anything.
We almost got him to number 8 with Makino, but she's too
Almost.
Amish. Number 10 for you. Oh, we are in the top 10. Oh, we flew through this. Okay, let's start arguing as full-grown men over our fictional characters.
Rebecca.
Yeah, gladiator outfit. We love that. Great pink hair. Love that. Slender body.
I like the dress. I like the yellow dress more than the gladiator.
The yellow dress when Luffy kidnapped her?
Oh.
Yep, yeah.
A little bit too morbid for me.
That's just going to be the saying from now on. Any basic chick, any chick that's below basic is now Mormon. So it goes basic, Mormon, Amish. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Basic, Mormon, Amish. We now have. Now I understand what Drew's talking about.
No, yellow dress fine, but gladiator outfit is really hitting the weeb button there. So.
And that's fair. Nothing against that. For my number 10. All right. From the land of giants, we have the doctor of the new giant crew, Gerd. She is the tall giant blonde who grew up with Hiruden, and she is now on the new giant crew. So yes, my number 10 is an actual giant. Okay? Yes, I don't have fish women. Yes, I don't have minks, but I have a giant.
You're not diverse enough.
I have giants, okay? Do you have a giant on your list? I think not. There's only one.
I don't.
So yes, mine is Gerd. We didn't really get much from her. I can't wait. Oh yes, when the Straw Hat Grand Fleet pulls up and she's just like running into battle as like that like Viking woman. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for Gerd. So that is my number 10. I see Drew's trying to look her up right now.
Well, yeah, not bad.
Now, if there's no other thoughts, because Gerd is pretty hasn't had that big of a role. However, my number 9, especially both her normal version and the Smoker Heart version, is Tashigi.
Oh yeah, with Smoker's Tashigi, that's a good look as well.
Because I have two different. I have like the cute version, and then I have like the Bello Betty, like half shirt open, cigar, glasses are on top of the head, just like. I'm like, yo, that's a dope look for Tashigi. And then she goes back to being like, She's also like incredibly smart. I absolutely love that about her. She's a nerd about swords, and she's just generally a good person. And the fact that one of my top 5 waifu looked at her so lovingly when she passed the children over to her also makes me just like, as someone whose mom was in the military, Tashigi definitely hits that button for me too. So I have a soft spot. Like
she vibes with Zoro.
She vibes with Zoro. Oh no, now Zoro has 2 waifus that are going to fight over him. What's going to happen between when Hiyori finds out about Tashigi?
Or when Tashigi finds out about Hiyori?
I don't think Tashigi would care. I think Hiyori would care more. Tashigi would care more that Hiyori gave him the sword, and she'd be more interested in the sword aspect of it, and Enma and all that. I think I could see that. So, Segrain, who is your number 9?
My number 9 is Vivi.
It is okay.
Interesting.
That's fair. I've said I've said my piece about Vivi. Good character overall, but in a list like this, comes down to it. What about you, Segrain? What pushed her to your top 10?
Her post-time skip. Like, her post-time skip, everything is just better. Like, it has just improved a lot.
She, like I said earlier, she has chilled down. She has chilled down
a lot.
That's fair. Very, very fair. Let's see here. What about your number 8? Oh, wait. No, because someone is... Wait, are you 7 or 8, Drew?
He's 7, right?
You're 7? Okay. Oh, okay. No, sorry, Segrain. Go on. I thought we were finally going to get Drew in. So we'll do 8, and then I'll start with 7, and then Drew will be the grand finale for 7, and we'll do this. Okay. So number 8.
8 is Viola.
Violet. Fair. We have Vivi and Violet, so we have V's back to back. I've already said my piece on Violet. Good character. She kind of ran into the background for me. Anime.
We've got 3 back to back. Rebecca, Vivi, Viola.
Yeah.
I have number 10 Rebecca, number 9.
You have all the princesses actually. Shirahoshi, Rebecca, Vivi, Violet. And technically, possibly Bonnie.
Yeah.
So you have 5 princesses back to back actually.
Whoa.
Gold digger, you.
Bonnie is a princess?
I do. I think she's a princess. I think she's royalty.
Wow. Okay.
And so my number 7 is also somewhat related.
Well, let me get my number 8 out of the way then. Which is... Oh, this is where it gets fun. Because it is... Boa Sandersonia.
Wait, what?
I have... Yeah. The tall, green-haired... the middle sister... I have had a thing for Sandersonia since 2009. Like,
wow.
The big head, yes, I get it, but like Drew's met like my last ex-girlfriend. Looks exact, big head, skinny, has that little that features, and she also does the little snake tongue thing like Sandersonia does. It was just, it was like,
wow, incredible pick.
It was, and that was a coincidence. And I love how Drew thought about it. He was like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. No, I've always been attracted to Sandersonia. It's one of my weirder waifus, and I understand that. But just something about her when I was 20, 21 is just like, all right, she's hot. Also, she's tall and everything. The snake design had me like feeling a little uncomfortable because I'm like, she's still hot. I don't, what's going on? Like, I still find this attractive. And then she was doing a little snake dance, and it's like. So I'll admit, that's the one really weirdest of the top 8, of the top 10. So I'm fine getting that out of the way. Do y'all want to judge? Are y'all gonna judge on that one, or feel free? I have no
you talked into it.
Like the moment I saw your thumbnails, I had a feeling that a lot of these women are part of your top 25 list.
I told you guys, I will. If you rely on me to make the thumbnails, it's gonna be biased. Just saying. So in that regards, we have Sander Sonia at number 8. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're about to go into our final part of the stream. But more importantly, Samurai Jew joins the fight. He will be the final of this number 7 quadrant as we go down. Because, and I'm going to say one that might push him to number 8. Because we first saw her together. And we started screaming because we saw the back of her head in a panel. And it's just like, who is she? Who is she? I want to see who she is. And then we got the turnaround of the Toby Roppo and baby girl Ulti. Just talking mad shit about Kaido. Is he some kind of idiot? And it's just like, who are you? The entire community, I love the entire community is just like, who is this chick? She went head to head with the future king of the pirates, Monkey D, and made him flinch. I'm sorry. What? Just comes out with the cute hair, then the going back and forth between personalities is just like, all right, it's perfect for her type of dinosaur that's a freaking hardhead. Granted, obsession with page 1 is why she has been bumped to 7. Not gonna lie, between the other top contenders, but Ulti boys, Ulti.
Doesn't she have short hair, or does she have long hair?
Long hair.
She has
she's cool.
very long hair.
I had her picture in my head with short hair, but no, she does have long.
Because she has the multicolored hair that comes down to here.
Yeah.
It may look shorter when she's in dinosaur form. Even like her part Pachycephalosaurus form is just like, all right, like weirdly attracted to you. The full dinosaur form.
I think it's because she's. I think it's because she's short in human form. She's very short
in human form. Very short in human form. She's also just adorable. I do love Ulti so much. She is one of my favorite introductions in Wano, period. But now that I'm done freaking out, we are now on to Segrain. Who is your number 7?
I think I'll leave it for Drew to start.
Oh no, Drew brings it home. Drew brings it home. So this is
okay. This is the controversial one.
Ooh.
I have Big Mom, but wait, young Big
Prime.
Mom.
I'm putting Prime Big Mom.
Yep.
Okay.
Prime Big Mom.
I mean, like I said, she probably would have. She almost cracked the top 25. I just couldn't. I props to you, bro. Props to you. I can't say anything after Boa Sandersonia, so. Samurai Drew, what are your thoughts?
Okay. On that one. No, she's fine. She's fine. I'm just really excited for mine, basically.
Okay. So without further ado, Samurai Drew, who is your number 7?
Number 7 is a waifu that is Waifu. Waifu. It's Waifu's wife. I think she's like a legendary singer or something like that. She's like some kind of actress, and she's like really skinny and really high class, if you will.
Her name is Kinderella.
Yeah, I think she's cool. She's got a little dark, she's got a little goth thing going on. She's wearing like this dark kind of outfit with like little bat wings. I think she's cool.
Kinderella. Okay, this is definitely an interesting list.
Let me drop my list here in case my computer goes out.
Oh, in
I've got like 33% left.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, I think. Do you not think that she's like a total 10?
She's not near in my. She's not. I wouldn't even put her in my top 25. So no, thank you. I respect your decision to be as weird as mine. How about that? That is what we waited so long for Samurai Ju for. What about your number 6? Now let's see.
Whose?
Yeah, yours.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Koala. I love
There we go.
koalas.
There we go.
She's like totally into Sabo. She's a little cutie. She seems short.
She has Fishman Karate.
Fishman Karate.
Yeah.
She's a little cutie pants. And I think her
And
style
she's
is
into
cool.
Sabo.
Yeah, Koala, the girl next door. Perfect.
She is a girl next door. I would prefer Tashigi as mine, or Makino. But yeah, Koala. Nothing. I love how she gets along with Robin. That's one of the more adorable things. Like if Robin ever strikes off on her own, she'd be like Koala's sidekick or something. Sigrain.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Number 6.
My number 6, Hiyori.
Okay. Kozuki
Interesting.
Hiyori. What are your thoughts on Hiyori?
Hiyori is I think she's really sexy. In fact, I put her in my top 10 somewhere, but I really like Hiyori, so I'm with it. She's.
Would you want her at your number 8, Drew?
Yes.
The boy might get a top 10 after all. Who knows? We'll see.
We're getting there.
Tops will remind me of some people.
Sir Grant, what are your thoughts on Hiyori?
Hiyori, she's obviously is good since she's in my number 6.
That's fair. I just didn't know if you wanted to give like a bigger breakdown on why you picked Hiyori as number 6. Because for me, at number 6 for me is Bello Betty. Yes.
Bello Betty.
One of the commanders of the Revolutionary Army. So not only is she's a leader, she is a strong woman. She's got outstanding hair. She has an absolutely gorgeous design. And she's like a babe. Half the cigarette out of her mouth has that shocky look going on. What else is there? She more likely is a fighter. We didn't see her actually fight, but if she has armament,
even if she doesn't fight, she has the power to make others fight for her.
And she has the powers to really pump people up. And as someone who loves the idea of the best support, one of the best supports devil fruits that you can have for something like a revolutionary army, and it plays into like truly bringing people over to their side. So awesome devil fruit.
That's a terrifying power.
Terrifying. And the fact that you don't know whether you're getting pumped up by like her power or her tits, like you really don't. Like I don't know what I'm excited about, but it's one of the two. Bello Betty. Yeah.
Especially when she gets hold of those Marine foot soldiers.
I'm just waiting for her to do the little look. It's like, do you think you can beat me? And just like, Ugh. So that is my number 6. So Nakama, we'll probably go for another 20 minutes, just so we won't take up everyone's time. We've already been going for an hour, which is insane. Stream is going strong for the top 5 waifus of the Runaway Warlords. I will be starting it off. At my number 5, she may be an ogre, but she is the ogre princess. Oh, he forgot about Yamato. Yamato is my top 5. My top 4 was like just good, solid. But 5, 6,
So-
and 7, I spent 3 days having to discuss with myself. Yamato,
So we
Betty. Oh, do we have an
got
alteration?
the
Do we have
same
a
number
correction?
5.
We have a correction?
We have the same number 5.
We have the same number 5 at Yamato.
Yep.
Let's
So
get
that's
it.
Oh.
That's 2.
Put her on the list for me, would you?
What, number 9?
Yes.
So we've got Shaki and Yamato.
Yamato looks so good. Great personality.
I love Yamato.
Are you working on what?
Yeah.
I love Yamato so much.
insane. Yeah, man, Yamato. It's just sexy. Sexy though. Yeah.
All
Love
around.
her.
All around. Sigrain, did you have any thoughts, or are you busy real quick? We can give you a second.
Oh. I'm just thinking of those side books.
The side... Oda gave it its own character. That's how epic the side boob is. I'm interested in how she's going to... She's already, like, having time to get along with the crew. I'm really interested. I need Yamato to say that Zoro looks like one of the old samurai. I need it. Once she says that...
Maybe she hasn't looked at him very clearly.
Well, they've been passed out and all
Yeah.
this stuff's been going on. Now they're partying and it's all this fun stuff. But Yamato has just been she is so innocent. And I made a simp video about Yamato in 2000. Like, it's still on the channel. Like 2 years ago, literally. About how amazing Yamato was. She's the best princess, period. I stand by that. Top 5 waifu. Absolutely adorable. She's innocent. And the fact that she fought Ace to a standstill while still wearing cuffs. I'm sorry.
And
That was where she was able.
And has conquered.
No,
Haku.
she was able
No,
to
she
stand-
was fighting
to stand
Ace
Kaido.
to a draw, and she had Sea Prism Stone cuffs on, meaning that she was nerfed by at least, what, 70%? 70, 50,
Right.
75%? Like,
And at the same time, she blocked Luffy with the same cups.
oh, just Yamato's. She's not. I don't know if she's stronger than Zoro or Sanji, but she's stronger than Jin. I'd be comfortable saying she's stronger than Jinbei easily.
Yep.
I am very comfortable. Probably make
Jinbei
an
can
argument for
stand Kaido.
Sanji. Don't think Zoro, but definitely not Luffy. But Yamato's top 5 for me, and Sigrain. Samurai Drew, unfortunately, she's not in your top 5, unless you want to change it.
it's too complicated, but she would be higher up, but we'll keep her wherever she's at.
Okay. Samurai Drew, who is your number 5?
Nami from Strong World.
Wait, do you have different versions of Nami in your
No,
top? Okay.
no, I'm just saying, but specifically Nami from
Okay.
Strong World. Because I just watched that movie, and she is so good looking.
That's the one where her and Robert are doing the volleyball scene in the very beginning, right?
I think so, yeah, where they're all like bouncing and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Iconic.
She
Absolutely
has
iconic.
4 or 5 different outfit changes in that movie, which is so funny. Yeah, she looks great in that show. Or in that movie.
I'd honestly say
Nami-
she might have the most outfit changes during an arc, and I've never actually thought about that.
Well, yeah, she
changes a lot.
she likes clothes.
Whole Cake Island, she had at least 4 to 5, at least. Oh, that red dress in Whole Cake Island. Oh, Nami.
Oh yeah.
Nami
She had like a
Schwan.
maid outfit on for a second.
Oh man, and that's a very solid number 5. We've cracked our top 5. We have a Yamato, and Nami. Now we're going to go into number 4. Samurai Drew,
Ooh.
go ahead and start us off on that one.
Okay, so Boa Hancock. I mean, I made a whole edit out of her. I think she is just she's the best looking, woman in One Piece. So if we're just going by looks alone, Boa wins. Just by the idea that Oda drew Boa the best that he could possibly imagine a woman. Like that's like he made her as pretty as possible. And so, in fact, he hates drawing her because it takes a lot of time. Because he gets
really?
everything. It takes every. He's very meticulous about Boa Hancock. So yeah,
I did
Boa
not know
is
that actually.
top 4.
That's a solid top 4. It is an incredibly solid top 4. What about you, Segran? Who is your number 4?
Nani.
Okay. Any thoughts on why she made it to number 4 for you?
She was already like she was already out of where I was thinking on my top 3, but it was a fierce battle between them. So I just had to put her in the top 4. So there's no way she can't be anywhere lower than 4.
I completely agree, because Nami is also my number 4.
Oh, Samurai being left out.
So, well, he's one off, I don't think he's going to switch Boa and Nami. But at the same time, Nami has been I didn't trust her, but she was always the cute one back in 2006, 2005, God, when I first started. She was cute, it was fun, part of that trio that you always have, and then we started growing. She didn't really, she liked hanging out with us, but she didn't really fit in. And then when we found out in Arlong Park, it's just like, wow. Belmare did not make the list, but Belmare is definitely up there. But overall, Nami has been, for me, in many cases, the heart and soul of One Piece. Just because no matter what, anime kind of screwed it up with her in the ulti part.
With the 4 kids, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not. I'm just talking about the recent, when Nami and Ulti had their engagement, and in the manga she says Luffy will never stop until he's king of the pirates and all that. They messed up the wording, so it's not as epic.
Oh, okay, in the anime.
Mm-hmm. But overall, Nami for me has been the heart and soul of One Piece. One of the reasons why, March on Long Park, that's when I really became invested in One Piece. Chopper is when One Piece became like a part of who I am as a person. But I would say that Nami, her story, Along Park, the March on Along Park, Luffy, Please Help, all of it was just heart and soul.
That Sanji's love was a classic.
Let's see here. And that's my Nami. Now,
you add another one to my top 10?
Go ahead. This will be actually 10 for you. This will be 10 for you.
Nojiko. I love her tattoos.
That's fair.
I just remembered that. I forgot about her too.
You're good. Oh, you guys are gonna be surprised because Reiju is my number 3.
Oh, yes, you're a Reiju. You've talked about Reiju so much.
Oh my God. So I remember when we first got. Yo, Mucho, welcome to the stream. Go ahead and we are going into our top 3 waifus for One Piece. So if you want to let us know your top 5, definitely go ahead and drop that. Reiju, I remember when we first found out that Sanji was part of a family. And I was like, okay, so he has siblings. What does a sister look like? And I'm just imagining blonde, like not cute and all of this stuff. And then when we got her design and it was pink hair, it's like, okay. And she comes up squeaking. And he drives down and then sucks the poison out of Luffy, and then the lick. I did not stand a chance. Did not stand a chance. It goes from expectations went from here to way up here. It was like, okay, Reiju Bay. Reiju is Bay. Excited because also she can fight. Also, she has an incredible sense of morals and everything like that. So that's one of the reasons I truly do love Reiju as well. What she meant to Sanji, that discussion, how she was the one who really was the one who freed them when they were little. All around, just top A. And the tattoos on the 66 on the leg. Oh boy, boys. I'm a leg guy. There are giants on this list. I'm a leg guy. Yes, we know this is obvious.
Yep.
Getting hot and bothered.
Yeah.
So, Reiju is my number 3. Segrain.
My number 3 is Boa Hancock.
Your reasoning for Boa being number 3.
She's strong. like the way she helped Luffy, what she has gone through, and like she's a very overall strong woman, and also she's the best looking woman in One Piece.
I mean, I have arguments about that, but okay. Very fair. Boa Hancock is one for the books. Samurai Drew, you're number 3.
That'd be Corona.
Wait,
Her,
what?
Her
Corona is number 3 for Samurai Drew.
Oh man!
I thought she was your number 1.
I thought she was going to be his number 1 too.
Oh, I got a better one for number 1. Let me tell you.
Okay.
My number 1 is a solid choice that nobody can argue with. And
I
think
okay.
it might not change your number 1.
We might all have the same number 1 then. Because
Nope.
But let's see.
We don't.
There's no way.
We don't have the same
I
number
have
1.
no thoughts on Perona being number 3. Like I said, she is way down the list. Where is she? She's 17
You're
for
not
me.
into goth chicks like me. You like a girl. You like sports girls or something.
I do. That's fair. Even though Reiju is covered in tattoos and she's not a goth
that
chick,
is
she's
true.
more of a punk chick.
I do like Gracie. Number 11.
Yeah, I like punk chicks. I'm not a goth chick person, but I'm a punk chick person. I like my skater girls. Who's your number 2?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Robin.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, the first upset. The first upset.
Wait, you guys both have her as your number 1. Well, oh wait, we won't
Possibly. We won't say that. We won't say that. We
No.
won't say that. Why is Robin
No, I
your
also
number 2?
have Robin.
Robin your number 2.
Well, I mean, she just can't even come close to number 1. So like, don't even put her in the same league. Like, number 1 for me is 11. Robin is a 10. Okay. She's
I'm
perfect
very
number
interested
11.
in your number 1.
She's a little older. She's looks smart. She has the body that can go on for days. In Strong World, when she gets turned back until when she's old, in her teenager more days, she just looks sleek. She is just a good-looking, responsible. Just everything's perfect about her. Robin Stan is our Discord name, and there's a good reason for it. We just love her so much. We love a girl that can hit the books, look old, and look good doing it.
Robin Schwan.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to
real
Mucho.
quick, guys.
Go ahead. Are you about to?
Yep, my laptop is at 19%. So let me just mention my number 2 and 1.
Go ahead and do
my
it.
top 2, I've got Robin number 2, just like Samurai Drew.
Oh.
And then I've got Baby Girl Reiju, number 1.
My dude. I knew you were a man of culture. You are one of the smartest people on this stream. Second.
That number 1 is just unbeatable. It's non-negotiable.
And then looking at the stream, Mucho Dinero has Rebecca, Shirahoshi, Yamato, Vivi, and Nami's mom, which is Belle Mare. Belle Mare is Yami's mom. Nami's mom. So that is his top 5. Okay.
Good one.
Respectable.
Right. I gotta head up.
Thank you so
guys
much for joining us, man. It really means a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Have fun in the wilderness.
No problem. Catch
For
you
those
guys
who
later.
don't know, he's actually in the wilderness. That's not a background. Like
We never mentioned that.
Yeah, he literally is in the middle of nowhere in Russia, just on a picnic.
What was your number 2?
So my number 2 is Nojiko.
Oh, nice.
My number 2 is Nojiko.
Beautiful. I don't think I would have put her higher. Now that I have
The tattoos, her being such a good big sister, been holding it down this entire time, making sure that no one's doing bad by her sister, making sure that everyone knows, hey, Nami's doing this for us. Chill, don't say anything. Taking over Belle Mare's family business just from day 1. And I hate the fact that people are pissed off that her live action character is like black. She's dark skinned. They're stepsisters. Like, people, chill. But overall, Nojiko, number 2 baby girl for me personally. Belmare is definitely one that I would love to put up there, but there's so many top contenders in mine. I couldn't even put her over Nico Ovia either. Oh, but yeah, Belmare. So I'm gonna go with my number 1.
It's Robin.
It's Robin. It's Robin.
Why do you like Robin?
So Robin, I did not trust Robin for my life back in 2007.
Oh, really? I trusted her right away. Wow.
I did not. Well, one, we didn't realize that homeboy was killed yet. Well, we did. Sorry, we realized he wasn't killed. All that stuff. My top 3 are Young Big Mom, Rouge, and Lady Toki. Mucho De Niro. Okay.
Oh.
We have a second Young Big Mom. See, that's good because I completely forgot about Rouge. I completely forgot about Porcas de Rouge. Ace's mom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Whoever is nailing the King of the Pirates has got to be a baddie. I'm sorry.
You gotta be bad.
Gotta be baddie. Mucho, thank you for that. I forgot about Rouge. Oh, I feel so bad. Whoa. Rouge might push Tashigi. Rouge might go behind Ulti. Rouge would probably be my number 8.
Incredible.
I don't have enough time to like update it on the floor. I have no idea. I'm not good. I don't want to mess up the stream. But that is.
There's some kind of easy shortcut way to do that, but I forget. It's like insert line or something.
Brit, Rouge, Portgas, and she's the first female with the D in her name. I think she's the only one actually.
I can't think of one.
I honestly think she's the only. Yeah, she is.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, she would be my new.
Do you think Roger gave her the D?
But I'm keeping that for this. I'm breaking this down into like a shortened version. I'm keeping that. That was funny. That was funny. Portgas.
Like, for real. Okay, go ahead.
Portgas de Rouge. Excellent drop from Mucho in the stream. Now, let's go ahead and finish up yours, Samurai Drew, and then we'll go over the list in entirety. And then we'll call it a wrap. We got about 5 to 10 minutes left.
Okay. My number 1 waifu is Portia from the
No! Film Gold?
No, but yeah, I guess no, she's not Film Gold, I don't think.
Not
Portia from the Foxy Pirate.
There is no way that is your number 1 waifu.
I love her name. She's a really dorky, cute girl. She's got a great outfit.
No way! No way!
She is a little dork, and I love her.
She beats out young. This man, put the chick who was obsessed with Chopper during the Foxy Pirates and was riding on the gorilla and sabotaging us during our race over Robin, Nami, and Yamato.
I love Portia.
I respect you and your opinions.
Do you know her hair color is so good? It's like this dark aquamarine looking thing. It is great.
Wow. Wow. I wish I had Segrane here to back me up. Wow. So
dude, the cosplays of her are so hot.
That's fair. That's fair. So for Samurai Drew, at 16, he has Shaki. At 15, he has Dadan. His top 10 is Nojiko, Yamato, Hiyori, Kinderella, Koala, Nami, Boa, Perona, Robin, and Portia. Segrane's is Rebecca, Vivi, Violet, Prime Big Mom, Hiyori, Yamato, Nami, Hancock, Robin, and Reiju. Smart man. Whereas my top 10, officially my new top 10, with Rouge being added, will be Tashigi at 10, Sander Sonia at 9, Portgasti Rouge at 8, Ulti, Bello Betty, Yamato, Nami, Reiju, Nojiko, and Robin. And the main reason...
won.
Say that one more time.
Oh, sorry. Robin won this then.
Oh, for sure. By a long shot. But it's also... Let's see here. Robin's in everyone's top 3, or everyone's top 2. Where Nami didn't even break the top 3.
Wow.
But Reiju is in 2 of the top. No, yeah, so Robin by far. Robin by far. So...
I put Dawn in my 15.
Yeah, I put Dawn at your 15.
Fine.
The reason why I do have to put Portgasti Rouge in is because I paid... So, history lesson about Brit. When I was anime only, and I was binging Impel Down in winter of 2009, and they mentioned Portgasti Rouge, so I went to look her up. Manga is miles ahead, so someone's already died. So you see Portgasti Rouge, you see the father of her son, who at that point I thought was Whitebeard. It was Roger. So I got spoiled to that part right there. And then you see son. And you see deceased. That is how I got spoiled to Ace.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it looks like we're starting to buffer pretty hard, actually. To the point where it's probably going to kick us off. We had a really good run. I'm going to wait until, let's see. I'm gonna wait.
Back up on my end.
Okay, back up on your end.
Oh no, it's charging. Show.
Still buffering, but yeah, it's struggling. Thankfully, I'm gonna be able to break this all down into something much shorter. Let's see here. It has me doing this. It's weird because I see it buffering. What's up?
Yes, it does. I'm looking at it right now. Well, look at you.
No, wait, I'll give it a second, and then we'll... A lot of good information.